did that?
This Talk to Me podcast. This is episode 41. I'm your host, Chris. And today we're talking about the family feud. And nobody wins when the family feud. Of course, we talked about that earlier. And shout out to Jahira. She's under the weather. She's sick. She won't be here today. So you need to talk up.
I feel like I'm about to do the same.
You sound under the weather.
Yeah, well, I have my sex operator voice for y'all tonight.
Well, of course, we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff today. I want to give a shout out to my daddy. Rest in peace. Tomorrow's birthday. He would have been 70, and I'm actually going to release this documentary called "The New Orleans Culture." That's in memory to him. So y'all can look that up on YouTube. A little work I did. I got a little talent, so don't sleep on your boy. Shout out to my boy Dwight. His birthday tomorrow.
My mom's birthday is on the 5th.
Well, I said, tell her happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday.
And we got a lot of interesting topics today. We're going to talk about child support, baby mama stuff, baby daddy stuff, a lot of stuff. I'm going to let you talk about what you feel about child support.
What do I feel about child support? I feel like it's necessary, I guess, for some people. I feel like, honestly, I just feel like it's necessary for some people. Some people know how to cooperate without having to do all that, but some people don't. And also, too, it cuts out that clutter of, if I'm in my feelings, I still got to pay that whatever a week.
Well, we always say when people get child support, we know everybody don't do exactly what they're supposed to do with the child support money. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just paying what I need to pay, and it's done. You can do whatever you want to do when you get that money. But, when it's time to double back and say you need a coat and shit like that, I'm going to do your extra, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, it depends how much you're paying. I don't know how much people pay. I think I'm doing $1,200 a month.
Oh my God.
No, literally, I'm doing $1,200 a month, but that's for 3 kids, so you divide it up, that's about right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's right or not, but I pay it. So I don't know about anybody else's situation, but it gets the job done. You know what I'm saying? Now some people I know that's struggling, and women that's struggling, and their baby daddy exists. You know what I'm saying? And actually making money, but not taking care of their kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's not good. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I need to spend more time with my kids. That's what I feel like I'm lacking in for this, but I'm doing. It's not like I'm just sitting there not doing nothing. I'm doing a lot of shit. So, but there's no excuse. But it's an excuse for not taking care of your kids. It's definitely no reason that you shouldn't take care of your kids.
Yeah.
That's period. So
period. Like point blank, you shouldn't. A woman shouldn't have to ask her baby mama for no money. Like, he shouldn't be upset that she's asking for money. I know some people have ain't shit baby mamas. That's understandable, but at the same time, she still helped create your child. So you still have to do what you have to do for the child, for your child. You can't just go on, well, shit, I'm giving her the money, she's spending it on something. Well, you know what? It's gonna double back around where she's struggling. Look, Carmel, I always tell y'all that Grim Reaper knock on y'all down, though.
Well, anyway, long story short, just take care of your damn kids. That's easy said than done. Of course, we always got gossip.
Yes. So y'all think Gucci Mane is real and hard. We've been hearing some good stuff about Gucci Mane, but I've been hearing some things about Gucci Mane now. Waka Flocka coming out saying that Gucci Mane didn't pay him for no hands. Also, too, Young Nudie. Now I don't know him, but Young Nudie says that he doesn't be in the hood the way he said. That's not the shit?
All that's shenanigans. That's coming out because Gucci is doing good. Got a beautiful wife right now. All that shit come out when you're doing good. When you struggling coming through the game, you don't hear nothing coming in. When he was in jail, struggling back and forth in and out of jail, fat, sloppy, walking around, nobody say nothing about him. But now he got his shit together, teeth straight, healthy, living, not fucking with them no more.
Looking like a snack.
Yeah, looking like a snack. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But you know, I'm just saying that's how it is now. When you're doing good, that's when it come out. When you're doing shit you're supposed to do, you hear all type of shit come out. So that's no hell there. I ain't even worried about that.
But they was talking about him anyway. Like when he was doing bad shit, they was talking about the bad shit that he do. Now he doing good, so you know, stuff still have to try to surface to see if they can bring him down. But Gucci Mane and Kate and Keisha seem as though they're a power couple. So shout out to them. Remy and Papoose may be expecting.
That's good.
I like that. I'm here for
good.
it.
Nah, she been working, so that's good. I like that.
But they've been through a lot.
He held it down though. He held the fort down though. I give him that.
Yeah. So shouts out. Angela Simmons broke up with her fiance, y'all. I think your guy gonna be at her neck again. Sutton Tennyson, her fiance, he's been charged with drugs and some other stuff that he was charged with, but she got a little D-boy, y'all. All right, shout out to Angela, girl. My baby daddy, little D-boy, wasn't I?
Oh Lord, come on.
No, I mean, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you really don't. You hear about it because, of course, you know, rappers do their thing. That's why they rap about what they rap about. But usually, people like her, Angela Simmons, you wouldn't expect her. I wouldn't expect her to be with somebody like that, would you?
Nah, I wouldn't expect it either.
Exactly.
But, you know, shit happens. You know, I already know how that go.
Yeah.
But Jahara just dropped a message in the box saying, what she said. Damn, I just saw it. Oh, I feel if you get child support and the child needs something else after child support is paid, you should do because the child is still your responsibility. Not quite.
Wait, what did she say?
She said if
don't read it exactly like she said it. Read it in, say it in your words.
Oh, she said if she get child support and she feel that the child still needs something else after, it's still your responsibility.
Okay, well, this is how I feel too. Like people always hounding the man, but I mean, a woman has to do stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
So if she, you know, if you putting in your pot and you didn't already put in your pot, then she have her responsibilities, like half of what the expenses of the child is.
Too.
So, but you know. That's her obligations, and that's what she's supposed to be doing. Now, I could see if it was maybe you know, sometimes when she doesn't have it, maybe she'll ask you for it, but it shouldn't be an every month thing where you run and show it.
Yeah, okay, that's different. But if you consistently pay your portion, like I understand birthdays, you know, you want to do something extravagant, holidays. Mm-hmm. Christmas, graduation, Easter, Thanksgiving. Okay,
you can say a little back to school too.
Back to school, yeah, occasions. So it's occasions. You got, you know, that's when you're supposed to help out. You know, books, uniform, blah blah blah. Field trip coming up. Sometimes, you know, you gotta do that. You know, whatever the circumstances is. It's not nothing wrong with that. But if you make sure, like I pay my damn child support like tithes, whatever. It's paid before anything. Before rent, like for real. You can ask a friend of mine right there. She was like, well, I said, let me pay this. My rent wasn't even paid yet. I said, I got to pay this child support. I don't want to help them out. That's simple as that. Yeah. And it's real. It's not nothing wrong with that. You know, you can't be like, well, look, I got to pay you next week because, man, I'm a little short. You know, they don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and get it out the way. But I don't know about some other people. Like, put it this way. I'm not going to out of town in Vegas and I know I ain't give my girl her child support. Period, baby mama, whatever.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because then I feel like, well, damn, I'm gonna go out of town, but not give her that. That's one thing. I'm gonna make sure all my shit is straight before I dip out of town. You know what I'm saying? Then you know what I'm saying. How you feel? You on Instagram? You're like, okay, this nigga out of town popping bottles, but he didn't give me that child support.
Oh,
you feel me? So that just
They do it.
Oh, I know they do it. I'm just saying
They do it every day. You know, like, but it also comes to the maturity of the man. I do feel as though that you're supposed to have harmony in your co-parenting life. So if you don't be 100 with each other, you're not gonna have harmony. Like, that's just point blank and period. Like, if you not sitting there being transparent with her, hey, I have to do this, I have to do that, or she's saying, hey, well, I have this person, that person, then it's always going to be some drama if you're not communicating and being real with each other.
It's true.
So I think that's where the problem comes in. I think miscommunication is the problem too. I think pride comes into it. All that types of stuff comes into just the co-parenting when they just don't want to do shit. Like, I know niggas that just don't want to do shit because they just having a feud with their baby mama. It's not because they don't want to take care of their kids. It's just because they just don't want to. They just having a feud with their baby mama.
Nah, that's true. That's true.
They go on trips. They buy rings. They do all this stuff.
That's true. Of course, I want to give a shout out to our only sponsor of the year, Ashley, my favorite hygienist. She's definitely sponsored us last year, and she started back again. So, of course, we're still looking for sponsors. Appreciate you, Ashley, my favorite hygienist. And
back to the gossip.
Back to the back to the gossip. There's always gossip. One more thing. The Boss Life. What is the Boss Life?
Boss Life Ball.
Boss Life Ball, yeah. We definitely will be attending that. That's January 14th. That's a Sunday from 8 to 10. This is for all your small businessmen and entrepreneurs. If y'all trying to network and meet people, definitely y'all should come through there.
8 to 10.
8 to 10, yeah. It's just 8 to 10. Get in and get out.
That. Oh, okay. I thought that was like the little free.
It's free. It's
free drinks, something like that. 8 to 10, and then I thought they.
You might be right, but it's 8 to 10 on the event, right?
Yeah,
so it might be 8 to 10 free food drinks, and then after that, I guess it's party, whatever. But I know it's 8 to 10 mix and mingle.
It's a good networking event to go to, y'all. So if y'all in Houston, then y'all should, and y'all are trying to network and have a business and about that boss life, then attend.
Definitely check that out.
And we're going to try to make Coachella this year too.
We definitely line up
April.
hot.
The lineup is hot, y'all. Beyonce, The Weeknd, Eminem, Cardi B. It's hot.
Migos,
yes, Migos is hot.
Fresh Montana. You got a little bit of everybody.
And for 3 days, I love it. I love festivals. I think that's because we're from New Orleans. So I like a good. Put me in a field. Put me in a field full of grass and just set up a stage and give me some jambalaya. I'll be straight.
Oh my goodness, man.
And a daiquiri.
You're right.
The Buccaneers, T.J. Ward was arrested on possession of
yeah, I saw that.
Possession of marijuana and drug paraphernalia. He's out though. He made his bond.
They need to just legalize weed in the whole United States.
He might as well. Like, so many people are getting caught up with it. Even the athletes and all that stuff, they're just getting caught up with the stuff. They might as well just go ahead on and do that. I know that some people say that weed, it kind of hinders their performance when it comes to sports. But I did hear from a basketball player that when he smoked, before he went play basketball, he actually played good. So I don't know about that. But that's it for the gossip though.
Wow. But anyway, you can another thing. Next month is February. We actually doing our first annual speed dating. We will be live from Alley Cat. So all the single women, single guys. I think we're doing gay people too. Gays, women.
I mean, y'all could.
Hey, lesbians.
Y'all can.
Gay guys, you come
out. I don't know
out.
if y'all gonna actually. That's what I was thinking about too. I was like, man, how are we gonna incorporate gay people? Because But that's just they just gonna have to have their own little mixer. Like, and I'm saying that because
you might have somebody that comes to show up gay. I don't care. Just pay your $15.
I understand,
man.
but they
should. But
this is how the speed date mixer goes. So we'll have cocktail tables set up, and then it's two of y'all. It's just like Hitch, y'all, almost. So you basically shuffling, but between all of the cocktail tables, you'll have 5 minutes to introduce yourself to someone, make a connection or whatever. I said 10, but Chris was like, if y'all don't like the nigga or if you don't like the bitch, he was like, okay, I gotta listen to them for 8 minutes because I done heard the 2 minutes I done cut their ass off. But anyway, we'll do it for 5 minutes. So we'll do it for 5 minutes, ring the bell, then you'll go to the next person. So that's the reason why I'm saying, they can come, but I don't know if they'll be interested. But you're invited. Everybody's invited.
Wow.
Cocktail mixer. It's gonna be fun.
I think
and it's 2 days before Valentine's Day. So if you don't have your Valentine, there you go. Ding. We the plug. Feel what I'm saying?
The link in Talk to Me podcast bio on Instagram. So if you want to go check it out, it's not $15. That's it, $15. And come support. Even if you don't want to show up, you can still support. But come get you somebody, man. You might meet your future wife or future husband or future dude, whatever. I don't know.
Or future connection or future friends and benefits or future whatever. I mean, whatever you want to do. But we have 2 sessions. It's one at 7 to 8 and then 8 to 9. So.
Well, it's my favorite moment of the show. Everybody. Today I got 2 topics today of what Chris hates. And I love this topic of the day. Everybody hates Chris. My first one is what I hate. Is these people keep stealing people's fucking kids. And I'm going to tell you what makes me mad about this. First of all, my phone rings all fucking day and week. I had 7 Amber Alerts. And I'm keep figuring out why. I can't believe that many people steal people's kids in a week. I got like 7 texts one night. I thought my alarm was I had to go to work. It was an Amber Alert at 3:30 in the morning. It rang again at 5:45. It was another Amber Alert. 2 different cars. All the cars was Hondas. Like, why Hondas?
That's because they rolled all the way to El Paso.
I don't know where they're going, but they keep taking these people kids. And the Amber Alert, I know people know their phone go off on Amber Alert. You be looking like it's a weather. If you from New Orleans, you think it's a hurricane alert.
Ooh, boy, see when I first moved,
you like shit. What the fuck?
When I first moved in last year, y'all, when that Amber Alert used to come on, there used to be hurricane watch or something like that in New Orleans. So I'm sitting there popping up like, what the hell going on? Y'all know we have PTSD from New Orleans. We have PTSD.
Yeah, it's Amber Alerts, man. That's something I really hate. People taking people's kids. It's not your kid. Even if you're not supposed to have custody of that kid, or it's not your week. You know what I'm saying? Don't take people's kid. You already know, like lady stabbed and killed her friend. I don't think you remember, she stabbed and killed her friend to keep her boyfriend. I don't know, remember that story? She killed her best friend because she told her old man she was pregnant. And she had the baby already. So she killed her friend, took the newborn baby, and showed him, like, look, this your baby. So he actually was with her, like, okay, like, damn, she got, we had a baby, whatever. Police got arrested her. She killed her friend just to get this nigga to come back.
She is crazy.
Now she probably gonna be life for capital murder, probably.
I mean, that too, but they also have a lot of sex trafficking and human trafficking. That's especially in Houston and because it's so big, it's really, really huge. So it's one of the gateways, the avenues for human trafficking. Also, New Orleans is as well. I don't know why they don't be blowing up in New Orleans, but every time I'm in Houston, it's like they blowing up. But it's real. Human trafficking, like Taken, the movie, that's actually real shit that happened to people. Seeing people take the people, you can't find them. Like, they can't find their children no more. Yeah. So that I think that's to do with it too. But yeah, stop taking people, because some people just take their children and don't notify the mama or whatever that they taking them out of town because they want to be spiteful and shit. Stop taking these people's children so we could stop ringing.
And there's one more thing I hate. I usually have like 1 or 2, and the second one is manners. I don't know how everybody was raised,
But I think when you're coming up, people teach you how to say thank you, excuse me, sorry, pardon me, or whatever. You know, I'm leaving out my door at my job. Like this lady, she coming to the door. She's taking a long time. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I seen two people just walk out the door and just left the door. I had to get out of my truck and go open the door. That's how long she was taking. She was taking a long time, but it doesn't matter. She's old. We're gonna get old one day. I want somebody to hold that fucking door open for me if I'm walking slow. I have long nights, crown apple nights. I'm gonna be old one day. You know, be struggling. I want you to open the door for me. It was something. It could be your grandmother. Like the dude just looked at her and just shut the door. That lady looked like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So I got out of my truck and I opened the door. She's like, thank you, young man. You know, Lord bless you. I was like, you know, no problem, man.
That's
you know
why I want my auntie.
Open the door. You know what I'm saying? I open the door when I'm coming out the store. I hold the door for you. Like I didn't have the door for I'm coming out the movies. I'm with a chick. I opened the door. And you know, her dude looking like in his phone, and she opens up. She's like, "Thank you so much." I was like, "Oh, no problem." You know, like I'm looking at her like
took his.
I'm looking at him like, "Shit, you need to be holding this door." But you know, that's just how I am. I always say, "Excuse me," or I'm coming through. Good morning, how you doing? Even if I'm in a bad mood, I say, "Good morning." You know, how you doing? Whatever. You know, some people need a good morning. You don't know what type of day they had at home, so sometimes you need a good morning. How you doing? You looking good or something, girl? How you doing? You know. I'm just saying, it's called manners, man. You don't know manners will get you far in the world. I don't know what people know, but manners. Even if you're nasty as fat, say excuse me.
Yes.
That shit stink. I want you to hear excuse me. That way, at least I know you fight and you say excuse. Don't just fight and lean over and say, "Oh, you stupid." I ain't stupid. Say excuse me. Stink ass.
No, my ass gonna be like, "Oh, I fight it. I'm sorry."
Well, that's cool. But look, like if you fight in your sleep is cool. I ain't sure about fights in sleep because I know I'll tell some blankets. But it's all good. But you know, it's all good. And some people, right? Some people, teenagers, right? Some people know somebody open. I hate when people do that though. You know, you can open the door and just step back like this. Just fold your hands like, oh, you ain't open the door?
But yeah.
But it's right, it's right.
Yeah, you just sometimes sometimes you gotta train. Sometimes you have to train.
You gotta train, yeah, that's cool. That's true. That's true. Of course, but that was my everybody hates Chris moment. And look, if y'all got something y'all hate today, we taking callers. Y'all can call us right now at 713-632-2172. If you got something that you hate, give us a buzz. Or you single mothers got something to say about child support. Maybe I said it wrong, or y'all don't agree. Y'all can call in and drop a line and see what's up. But the number is 713-632-2172. Shout out to Ashley Pretty Bugs. She's logged in.
Hey, Ashley.
But it's on you.
Yeah. So, yo, I'm not the only. Oh, we're still on our topic. So I know I'm not the only one that does this. So I'm gonna air out my little laundry, I guess.
Yeah.
So y'all know when y'all trying to hurry up and go out. Hurry up and do something. What y'all do? Like y'all be like when y'all trying to go out, and you know it may be cold outside. You don't want to hop in the shower. You don't want to do know.
You take your whole wipe off. Wipe on your arm, wipe on your neck and shit. Brush your teeth, gargle that with it. You know the spots. You gotta wipe your ass too, because you go get your ass.
Yes, you do.
You gotta wipe. I'm just saying. I'm hypothetically speaking. You gotta wipe it. I'm wiping mine. I don't know what type of night we're having today.
It's called the whole bath. So, ladies, we definitely, all of us, Tanasia is bougie, y'all. So she having the bougiest of the bougiest have.
Yeah,
I have my honey pot. Shout out to honey pot because that is definitely a good feminine wash, y'all. If y'all want a feminine wash that doesn't have any parabens, it's all natural. Go to Target. It's called Honey Pot, and it's also a black-owned feminine wash. It's way better than this fucking Summer's Eve. Let me tell you about Summer's Eve, y'all. Summer's Eve is not for people with melanin in their skin. So that's why I'm plugging in Honey Pot. So I have my little bag or whatever like that, so I can use my honey pot. I wash my honey pot with my honey pot. Wash my honey pot, wash under my arms, do what I have to do. Also, I wash my actual body as well for a whole bath too. So some people don't, but I actually, wipe, and then, do what I have to do. But I just want to know if everybody else take cold baths or no.
Yeah, I do.
That's what my grandma called it, y'all. That's why I said what I said. But you also used to I feel like Americans are very, very clean as well. See, when you go on in other countries like Germany and other places, and it's not like they stink, because they don't stink. They just do not take baths the way we take baths. They take baths maybe like every other day or something like that. And it's because they're big on skincare over there. So they know that baths dry out your skin. We walk around in the U.S. and we just try to put lotion all on top of our little scaly skin that we done just been washing every day. So that's basically what it is. Their skin is very, very beautiful over there, and it's beautiful for a reason. So yeah, ain't nothing wrong with no damn whole bath, y'all. Anyway.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm good. I want to give a shout out to Dominique Leonard. I went to his play. I did a lot this past month. I've been doing not just me, Brittany, Jahara, Tanasia, Casey. Shout out to Casey. Shout out to Smitty coming through on the camera. But I think people see like some girl text me like, oh, you be having a lot of fun, blase blase. I do be having a lot of fun, and let me get you straight. You don't see everything that people do or do for us. Literally, I have not been sleeping right. Like, for real, I got to give me some sleep, but I ain't tripping because I think it's going to be a big payoff at the end of it. Friday, I think I worked. No, Wednesday we did the podcast. Thursday, what we did Thursday?
Thursday we...
Huh? Thursday we went to Alley-Cat. We didn't do that Thursday.
No, we didn't.
Shout out to Alley-Cat, though. Alley-Cat keeps holding us down. But Friday, we went to, what was Friday? Friday, we all celebrated. Shout out to Mercy. Oh, my God. I went to Mercy Friday night. Oh, shit. Yeah, shout out to Playboy Carter. Hearing that bitch, my Millie. Oh, man, I was good Friday. Yeah, it was a good night Friday. It was damn sure a good night. But Friday, we went to the Houston Indie, it was the ATX Indie Fest?
Yes.
The ACS Indie Fest is independent artists. I had such a good time, man. I'm talking about artists that you never heard of. And shout out to Retro Roll 409. He actually did my intro on my beat. You're going to hear it when I go off the air, but I just called him and asked for a favor. He did it. Yeah. With no questions asked. And I was tired. I got there. I'm like, man, look, Casey, I'm tired. Let's just do it another time. She's like, no, Chris, go. We need to go. So, got it together, got off work straight there, changed, shot straight there. And actually, it was like the best thing I ever could have did. I met like a lot of people, good people, you know what I'm saying? So that was a good thing. Then that Saturday, we went to Dominique. Leonard played Secret, Marriages and Vows. Excellent play. This guy's like for 8 years and came home in a year and became a film writer, stage play, got everything going. So there's no such thing as you giving up or something at the end, you going to jail, mean your life over. That's not true. He did 8 years and came home and made something happen. So shout out to him. One more thing. Tuesday we will be on FM 90.1 at 5 o'clock. It's an R&B radio show. We're actually gonna be on there Tuesday, and Monday we'll be back at Alley Cat, and our guest is
Carmore.
Mm-hmm. I'm saying it right, Carmore?
Yeah, Carmore.
Carmore, that's the attorney, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's attorney of Turkey Leg Hut, Prospect. Okay, well, he's going to be at Alley Cat Bundy, the same time as usual. And Wednesday we'll be back here as usual. And Tuesday we'll have a radio interview. So we're trying to do a lot. This month's going to be real busy. And Friday's not. That's it.
Friday.
What's Friday? Oh yes, Friday is J Founders Week. That's for the Cappers. Mm-hmm. For all the Cappers. I'm not a Capper.
Candy canes all down my damn Insta.
It's gonna be candy canes. So all you ladies looking for your Capper, trying to get you some guy, they're gonna be in that bitch flexing and bobbing and weaving in there. And the good thing about that, I got my kids that weekend, so I will not be a founder. I'll be a father instead of founder weekend. So I'm thinking of some daddy daycare tricks to do with my kids this weekend, and hopefully it's not cold, so we can do something crazy.
Well, stop hoping, because it's gonna be damn cold.
Well, we'll
Just
figure something
bundle
out.
up and go ahead on.
I'm gonna figure something out. But what else we got? Where we at? Oh, single mother talk or baby tips?
Oh, my single mother talk. So, y'all, as single mothers, y'all heard this disgusting nigga next to me.
What I just said is nothing. I ain't tripping. I understand single mothers. Single mothers need love too.
Oh, okay. Well, why you did all that going?
Nah, man, I'm not tripping. I know a few single mothers. Shout out to my single mothers, man. I know y'all out there.
Shout out to us.
Holler at me. If you looking for somebody, let me know. Come through the airways. I might plug you up or hook you up with somebody. I know a few single fathers, So holler at your boy.
Who? You never hooked me up with nobody. Shit.
Oh, yeah, tell me this.
I'm over here looking at it like, dang, how you plug y'all and you never plug my ass
Oh, I
in?
thought you was good. I thought you had your
It's alright anyway.
a snack. What's the new word for snack? They say got a new word for snack now.
I don't know.
I'm gonna find a new word for y'all before the end of the show, so y'all can start. I'm gonna give y'all a word to call me. Don't call me snack no more. I want a new nickname.
Anyway. Oh, my single mothers talk. So single mothers, I know that, and not just single mothers, but just single women in general. And it's not just single mothers. This is a single woman. This is a single woman's. This is single women advice. So I know that we get tired. We get tired of being alone. We get tired of dating and not finding the right person. We get weary about doing that, and I just want to basically tell you all that sometimes we don't need to date. Sometimes we need to actually just sit there and deal with ourselves and actually deal with what we have going on in our lives. We're always worrying about, when this man comes, but at the same time, if you're single, just do what you have to do before that man comes. And possibly when you're in Aruba on vacation, you may find that man, while you're already having fun. Don't wait for a man to have fun. If you like going to amusement parks, go to amusement parks by yourself. If you like going to Miami, then hop on a plane and go to Miami. Even if your friends don't want to go, you as a single person need to understand that loneliness is a good thing. It's a really, really good thing. It's not anything that's horrible, bad, nothing's wrong with you. You just haven't found the right one. And shouts out to the ones that don't settle. Because we as single people, we tend to get weary and then we tend to start settling. So when you know your worth and you know that you're worth gold, then treat yourself like gold. Start doing self-care when you're single. Go get your hair done, nails done, have you a bath, sit down in the extra. So I don't just take whole baths, y'all. Like I actually take regular baths and stuff like that too. So actually sit down and take you a bath with candles around your bathroom and actually cook yourself a meal. Go out to an actual restaurant by yourself and date yourself. Self-love is the best love too. So if you have to love yourself, love yourself. I was in a conversation the other day and they were talking about being celibate. I feel like celibacy is not taking care of yourself too. So as single women, we have to do that as well. We don't. And I'm not saying we don't need a man for nothing, not being bitter, but I just feel as though I've seen a lot of single women that are really sad because they're not with someone. That's not the case. Just build your empire right now. Here come. That was my single women talk. Not single mother.
Well, of course, single women, single mothers, single women, whatever, they do a lot. Look, I know I got 2 baby mamas, so I do. Well, I got 2 baby mamas, but other one married, so she not single. But I don't even know about my other one either. But right now, I know being single got to be hard because there's a lot. It depends, especially if they got some single mamas with 4 kids. Like 4 kids, and guess what? They get it done. I commend them. They 4 kids, no baby daddy, and they get it done. I don't know, and they still make it to the club before 11 and get that free free martinis and shit.
Because they have to take care of, like, people, and I don't like when people criticize mothers of going out and having a good time. Oh, well, why is she in the club? I can see if she's in the club too often and not taking care of her kids, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But if you are in the club and you've taken care of your kids tucked in safely, they're warm, they're dry, they're safe, they ate, they've been fed, everything is done, they did their homework, all that stuff, then go have you a good time if you can find somebody to watch your children. That's your time.
That's right. That's real right. That's single, like I said, single women do love too. So that's cool. But women, if y'all paying attention, we about to give y'all that beauty tip. You might need that. Some of y'all need the beauty tip. No disrespect, but some women need beauty tips. I'm just keeping it 100. What? I'm saying some women need beauty tips. Some guys need fashion tips.
Y'all need grooming tips and all that
grooming
stuff
tips.
too. So.
Some guys gotta know, what like I said, I know about me. I don't know about no other guy.
Oh, you don't need those tips because you just already A100.
I'm not saying I'm A100, but I know things that suits me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know what I need to do.
Beauty tip of the week, y'all. One ingredient can do the body so good. So, honey, for the winter time, it's wintertime outside. It's very drying for our skin. Honey is a good humectant during the winter months. If you don't know what a humectant is a product that draws moisture. So I know a lot of my natural girls probably know about honey, and they use it during the winter time because it actually keeps the moisture and retain the moisture within their hair. But honey can also be used for other things. So honey is usually used for skincare things and to keep the moisture in during nighttime. So most of the tips that I have is overnight tips. So honey for dry lips. If you apply a thin layer of raw honey on your lips before bed, you'll wake up with some college in the lips, y'all. Just kissable lips. These are tips too for I guess next month for Valentine's Day, huh? So y'all can be kissy.
That's true.
And feel good when y'all rubbing on each other for Valentine's Day. So honey is good for acne. Apply raw honey to your affected area and cover with a bandage overnight, and then rinse the next morning. Your actual breakouts, flare outs, your blackheads, whatever you have, it's actually going to decrease. Honey is good for split ends. For my girls, if you have split ends, mix honey and olive oil, and don't do a lot of it, but a little honey, a little olive oil. Rub it on your tips of your hair, and don't even rinse it off. And it's very good. It actually seals your splits in, and it helps your ends of your hair to stay moisturized. Honey for glowing skin as well. If you want to glow on your skin, I know we're doing the Boss Life Ball on the 14th. If you want your skin to glow before, and I would do it a day or so before, you mix 1 part of raw honey with 2 parts of aloe vera, and then apply it on your body, your face. And it gives you that moisturizing effect, so you have that glowing effect on your face and on your skin. It's good for scars. If you have really bad scars from cutting yourself, or on your face, or on your knees, on your elbows. I know that I know a lot of children have those those actual knee scars. So you can use this on your child as well. You can use honey on it. You put the honey on at night and leave it on overnight and wash it off. It actually helps with the scarring. And honey is good for your blackheads. So excuse me, mix honey with lemon juice. Put it on your nose because that's where you have the most blackheads. Leave it on, and in the morning wash it off. It helps your blackheads, and it also helps minimize pores. That is my beauty tip of the week. Honey, y'all.
So, ladies, I hope you paid attention to that.
And go lick it off your nose and then.
Oh, well, Lord, that'll be nice. I really hope y'all paid attention to our beauty. We do that every every Wednesday we gonna give y'all beauty tips for your ladies, you know, and some ladies need that, man. I see
Not just ladies, men too, y'all.
men too. So you do beauty tips for men too?
Yes.
I never heard that one.
Yes, I did. I see. That's why I tell y'all he don't be listening to me, y'all. So y'all, if y'all did the last episode, I definitely gave you a tip on how to exfoliate your skin as a man with your beards.
Oh, I probably. I think you did that record there. My beard look quite good. Shout out to Glenn the Barber. If y'all need a haircut, y'all in Houston, shout out at Glenn the Barber.
Glenn be having your fresh door. I ain't gonna
Yeah, I know. That's the beauty tip of the week.
y'all gotta catch Glenn. Like you play with Glenn if you want to, and walk in there the same day. You ain't gonna get shit.
Shout out to Smitty, man. True flows. Y'all want to get this real touch up commercial, editing, anything? Fuck with him, man. He take care of me. We actually got more stuff coming. Actually, Smith is gonna be my personal cameraman, so wherever I go, I'm gonna make sure he at. And actually, for my birthday, you know what I'm saying, I'm making it. I'm doing something I never did before in history. I'm turning 37 years old, so I'm gonna make it a 37-year-old adventure. It's gonna be a real adventure, a good adventure. We're gonna have a good time. I got actually a nice little schedule. I'm actually going to New York for my birthday. You know, I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to go to New York. I'm going to shut down Mercy this time my way. I want a lot of shit going on. What else we going to do? We're going to do a lot, man.
We're going to Aura, y'all.
Aura, yeah, Aura. Shout out. I'm talking about we're going to shut Aura down. So be ready. All right. We gonna do it big in Aura, and we gonna do a lot of good things. I'm gonna make sure I bring my brother in town. I'm I'm inviting a lot of people, so I'm giving people a heads up.
As long as he bring his brother in town, he brings some of them oysters or something. He got to come on.
Yeah, shout out to Neos. Shout out to Neos. I'm gonna try. I'm giving everything ahead of time that way everybody can come in town.
Or if we gotta get the ingredients and he gotta do the shit like on like here. Something.
Yeah, you're right. But I want to do something different, so that's one of the things I'm going to do for my birthday. I'm very excited. Again, I'm excited for my father's birthday is tomorrow. I did a documentary, y'all. It took me like 3 years to put it together, and I had a lot of stuff I had to do, but this project means a lot to me, so I'm actually going to release the whole footage. Tomorrow is number 32 minutes, so you got 32 minutes of your life. You can look at that and drop a comment and tell me what you think. It's called The New Orleans Cultural, and it's actually in memory of my dad, Gasper Blood Robinson. So y'all can check that out on YouTube, Talk to Me Podcast. I'm gonna have it on Instagram, a little bit of it, but
Yo, I talk to my friend every day, and this nigga never told me this. Y'all know I felt some type of way. I was like, seriously. He never told me that.
I ain't tell nobody.
He didn't tell nobody, y'all. Like, I'm sitting there like,
huh?
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
perfect.
The work in silence for real.
That was the first thing I did, and I didn't tell nobody. Like I didn't tell my mom
me at all.
I actually called my mom and told her I finished, and she was like, "What?" And she was like, "I said I got everything done," and she still haven't saw it yet because she don't got that type of technology. She don't know nothing about all that. So I'm actually go over there tomorrow after I get off work, and I'm gonna let her sit down and watch it because that's her husband, that's her friend, her best friend, that was her everything, and she had to. And you will see in the movie, in the documentary, she had to, go to the hospital every day of the week. Imagine you losing if this is the guy you love, you gotta nurture him in the hospital. You don't know if he's coming home or not. Actually, when he was in the hospital, the doctor told him he'd be home in 2 to 3 days, and I was just like, with the doctor can tell you anything. He can tell you you're gonna be healthy, and you can go home and die the next day. Right. So that's not true. But actually, he didn't come home. So. That was it. You know what I'm saying? She been with him, like 50-something years. So, well, I can't picture that. So for her, it's a big deal. So that's why I made it was for her. So y'all can check that out. And that was, that's about it. What else you got? We still taking callers, y'all. We still actually got like 15 minutes in. We actually... we still got some time. So if y'all want to make a call, it's 713-632-2172. Y'all can give us a call.
We still live from the media block. Shout out to the media block, man. They got us looking real with a lot of technology right now. They got us looking real classy.
Yo, he didn't know how to say it, so he had to find some other words.
I had to find out. I want to say we got a lot of I can't get the word I want to say.
Oh, y'all, he just open, y'all. So I just be laughing.
Shout out to Crown World right now. We got me feeling good.
You on that? You on that ground?
Yeah, I know.
So what is? Because I've been running into this conversation often, and even though it's simple, I feel like I know what it is. What's your definition of being single? I know there's women I've been talking to, men I've been talking to. Like, I talked to a friend of mine, and she was telling me a story, and I'm like, that's not. Wait, what? Like, that's not single. Like, you with this nigga. Don't, So, what is your definition of single?
Definition of single meaning. Well, my definition of single when you don't have to answer to nobody. Period. That means you can do whatever you want. You can get up and go when you want. You can go to a bitch to the Bahamas and come back and go to a bitch to Jamaica. You don't have to answer to nobody. That's the definition of single. Now,
are you paying for those trips?
Huh?
Are you
I don't know. It depends. You might got somebody that's a boss. Another thing, if everybody a boss, who's really working? I want to say that too, because a lot of people post some shit about that. I'm a boss. Everybody, I ain't a boss. Even though I got a podcast, that don't mean I'm a boss. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a boss as long as I'm still working for this other job that pays me and give me damn good insurance. Shout out to them. But I'm still not a boss yet. I don't feel I'm a boss or successful yet. So I'm not gonna post I'm a boss. You know what I'm saying? And I got an online business. I'm still not a boss yet. Because until I'm not clocking in the clock, I'm not a boss. So I've been wanting to say that quote though. Shout out to Fab on that one.
Oh, Fab says. Oh,
he said that. Well, like,
I be clue.
Like,
I be blue.
That was a good quote though. Like,
boy,
if everybody's a boss, who's really working? Because a lot of people say
the
boss.
punchlines out the ass. But anyway, I feel like single is, you're single, and like you said, you don't answer to anybody. But also, you have to understand that you're not obligated to do anything that you don't want to do. Like,
so you
for instance. Right? Yeah.
Okay.
So, for instance, if I want to stay at your house, and if you allow me, I'll stay at your house. But I ain't gotta stay here. Like, I don't have to. Like, don't think that we about to be playing house in this bitch, because that is not single. Like, certain people just don't understand single. And also, if I'm telling you I'm single, that means good and well you need to know that ding ding ding, I got other people. Or I have other friends, or whatever. So you have to keep that in mind as well, because we do get our feelings caught up sometimes. Because I know I do sometimes too. I'm like nigga, what the hell? I'm like, wait, hold on, back up, Brittany. Both of y'all are single. So we have to be mindful as single people that we don't have possessions over each other. Even when you're boyfriend, girlfriend, you don't have possessions over a person. You all, when you get together, you're just supposed to mesh. You're not supposed to even think about that. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to even think about, what time you doing this? What time you doing? Everything's supposed to just flow. Like, that's the reason why people stay with who they stay with when it's good. Like, if you heard a person say, "Oh yeah, I'm meant to be with this person," like I never had that yet, so I don't know how that feels. But when a person is meant to be with that person, they don't care if Angela Simmons, they don't care if Oprah with all the money, if Beyonce was standing in the room, if they nigga is standing in the room too, they already know that nigga is. They know where they confident in knowing where that nigga is supposed to be and knowing where he's at. Like, I know a lot of women, they'll sit there and they'll be antsy or they'll be moving because the dude that you're dating that's single has another woman around her or whatever like that. And it's like, okay, no, don't get antsy, girl. First of all, you better play your role in the cut. Like, just know that for a fact. Like, if you single and he's single, play your little role in the cut. Don't get antsy, because these niggas be testing you and whatnot. And all of that. That's all I gotta really say.
Like,
single is just being single, y'all. We as single women, we have to start understanding this. We don't, like, you ain't you. And I'm not saying bashing men, but I know some single women, they just don't play a single woman role. They'll sit there and they'll sit there and be like, or they'll get offended and mad about what something is about a man that they're not even with. So that's where you just have to be mindful with that. I know I slip up into it too when I like a dude. Or some men slip up into it too. They be like, whoa, well, where you going? Where you at? Well, all that. Don't be asking no single woman where she at, where she going, and all that other shit like that. She probably going by the move.
That's true, but the difference between you having to ask the question, she'll start telling you where she going. Like, hey, babe, I'm about to go to Marshall's or something. You be like, all right, you ain't gonna say nothing about it, but she gonna tell you where she going. It's because she wants you to know where she's going. She wants you to know. Like, some chicks ain't gonna tell you where they going. You get the feedback. Like, you talk to a chick, she be like, oh, I'll hit you up later. I mean, she going to do some shit, she hit you up later. You know what I'm saying? If you tell me you gonna hit me up later, I ain't hitting you up the rest of the night until you hit me up. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you don't hit me up that next day, I ain't hitting you back. I just wait.
Why is this a game?
It's not a game to me. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna, if I like you, I can like you because I had the chicks I liked and I hit them back. We talked. I called you. You'll be like, I'm busy, and you don't call me back. I'll be like, okay. I ain't talked to you 2, 3, 4 days. Then you hit me up like, hey, what's up with you, stranger? I was like, what's up? Why you never hit me? I ain't heard from you. Or you couldn't even call me back Wednesday. That's it. That's just how I'm going to say. You told me you're going to come back Wednesday. And that's it. Right now, to be honest with you, I got a lot on my plate. So, you not calling me back, I ain't going to miss a beat. I promise you I won't. So it wouldn't be no big deal if you call. I'd be like, hey, what's going on? It's gonna be the same thing. Like, some people, you got this going on. You probably be sick when you by the phone. Like, damn, she ain't gonna call back. Damn, she ain't call. Look at your phone.
I mean, you still could feel. I still feel like you can, like, when you have feelings for a person, like when you're, y'all still could be singing. Y'all could run up and down the hallway saying, I'm single, motherfucker, I'm single. But good when you have feelings for that person. So when you have feelings for that person or whatever, like, it just it's a little different. It's a little different. But I feel like sometimes as single people we just I guess mask how we feel because you can't too much say how you feel. That's the reason why girls will say, you know what, like, I ain't hitting this nigga up. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow. And they don't really mean it. They really want to talk on the phone with you all night. Like, they want jokes with you. They want to do all that shit. But they feel like they have to do that because, nigga, if I don't do this, if I show you my true feelings, you gonna get the fuck. And that's just true. That's just what it is. I feel like a lot of single women too, they suppress their feelings because of what the man feels. So you have to sit there and I do, and sometimes I commend my single women because we are emotional creatures. So we do feel a certain way about people, but you have to suppress those things. And that's just that just is what it is.
Well, I think we all put on a persona for some women that we don't have to, and women do the same thing for guys. So it's vice versa. I really don't. Like, one girl told me what she told me, she bring a lot to the table. Like, so, go ahead and do your thing, because I know I bring a lot to the table. So, but for me, I know it's fine that you bring a lot to the table, but I'm trying to get me. Right, you know what I'm saying? I'm not comfortable with another woman saying she bring a lot to the table. That's fine, you know. I think I done met a bunch of chicks that bring a lot to the table. But it ain't gonna make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Until I'm good. Then I'm good and I can take care of everything. Then I'm like, okay, cool. So if something happened to me, then when you bring a lot to the table, that'll help. If I can't bring that in, get hurt or something, then I'll be cool. But I need to be good, because if I'm not good, I'm not gonna my vibe, my attitude. You ain't gonna be wrong.
I've been with a nigga that didn't have, you know, like that wasn't on his level the way he was supposed to, and that's the worst nigga to be with. Like they come home, they be mad. They always like, man, I ain't got my shit right. I ain't got my shit. But that's just because that's the man. That's the definition of a man. The definition of a man is I bring the shit home. I'm the hunter-gatherer. Yeah. Like, if I'm not doing my role, why the fuck am I here?
True.
You know, and I dealt with that a lot in the relationship that I was when the man wasn't ready, and he just kept telling me, like, you know, I'm not ready. What the fuck am I doing here? Because I don't bring shit to the table the way I feel as though I should. You know, and when a man does say that, I feel like a woman should let him go. And seriously, and it's just because, and I wish I would have known that when I was younger. I egged him on and was like, you know what, it's okay. You'll grow, we'll be helped. You know, I'm not doing nothing but hindering him and babyfying him a little bit more. So he's telling me right now, you know, look, I ain't right. So when a man tells you that, look, I'm not ready, I'm not right, he's telling you that for a reason. So don't push the issue. You know, just enjoy him or keep his number until you feel as though, you know, he is what he is. Like, keep him in the cut. I done did that before too. Like, oh yeah, you know, I know that, you know, he ain't right now, but I know he getting himself together, so you just kind of just put it in the cut. Or, you know you're not right, so you just be like, you know what, but I like this person, so I'm just put him in the cut. Look, women do that shit too. Y'all don't just do that shit.
That's true. This Talk to Me podcast. This is episode 41. Of course, I call this Family Feud, but we didn't even speak on it. But the Family Feud was part of not paying your child support or issues with your baby mama or manners, all that. Or I ain't talking about cousins sleeping with cousins and shit. I know y'all done did it before. Don't act like y'all haven't.
Oh, they have.
Yeah,
they do it in Louisiana.
Nigga, that's just my third cousin. That's just my third cousin. Or some people didn't even know they hit their cousin until like, oh, that's my cousin.
They do it in Louisiana.
No, you didn't fuck your 4 cousins. Stop acting like you didn't. You lying. You know you did.
Look, Louisiana is small. You didn't fuck your cousin?
I'm from a small town, so everybody knows who belongs to who, so we don't do that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Look, but yeah, I understand what you're talking about. You're in a small town, but I feel like New Orleans is a small town, but everybody related to everybody.
And y'all don't care. It's the difference.
It's not that we don't care. It's that that's something that look. I'm saying we like it. It haven't happened to me. It's like no, like they'll be hitting their cousin and they don't even know. The grandma come in and be like, "Dang, you know that's your cousin," and then you know.
And that cousin got some good pussy. You mad as a motherfucker. You like fuck. You got his cousin, but it's all. It happens. It happens to the best of us. It never happened to me.
And you know, people in Louisiana too like to mess with the in-laws. Like, I don't feel like that's right either. But you know, they like to mess with each other. They not blood, yeah, they not. But at the same time, they still family. They still be at the Thanksgiving dinners and Christmas dinners, nigga. Like, you never have to invite them because they're already invited. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to one of my little partners. Just texted me. My partner rode Jess. He in town. Out of all places, they're Prospect, but that's what it seems like everybody. Today Wednesday, huh?
Yeah, but
can I get some wings or
invite to the address? So.
Huh?
We got an invite to the address
Tonight?
Oh Lord!
I was going to say.
Address still open?
Yeah, they're open to 2 today. I don't have to go. I'm just gonna go say hi.
Oh, you say invited? Invited mean we were paying or we invited? I need to know. When my bank account set up?
Oh my gosh, this dude here.
Y'all know how y'all did Everybody Hates Christmas? I hate when people do that.
I'm just saying, so everything. I just want to have everything paid for.
Like, I really hate it.
Why in the world you gonna sit there? If it's not, why would she say no? Like, you putting her on blast. On
She not on camera no more. I see her.
But still, no, we still on.
All I ask is everything.
Yo, what the fuck?
Today she's not answering that question. All I said is that, hey, we were invited to the address. Now we go to Prospect Private. That's different. That's my client. Address not. However, I just said, hey guys, after this podcast, which is a really great podcast, and we're invited to know. That's all I said.
Okay, well, we'll be at the address if y'all want to come stop through. That's where we're going at tonight. You know, it's always a celebration. You know how it goes down.
Y'all, I be trying to get away from. Today I said, I ain't talking to Chris today. I ain't fucking with Chris. I'm not even talking to him during the day because I'm not about to sit there and be fucking with him and go out tonight. Like, I just can't.
Look here, man.
It's all about networking. Right?
It's all about networking.
It is.
Right.
It is.
It
is about networking. I mean, I'm just about
you
to
meet different people in the daytime that you meet at nighttime. Like people during the day, those are people that those people that you see in the day that can help you so far. Those people that you see at night, those are people that function in the day and the nighttime.
Right.
So you get the double the exposure that you need. So going out at night every night, especially if you're working when you're out, is not always a bad thing.
Yeah. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I handed out some cards today. The shout out to my hairdresser Karen today, girl. She got me right with the blowout. The blowout. Y'all, I don't even know what to do. But I was talking to her today, and I handed out the Talk to Me podcast card, and we were just talking and stuff. She was like, I never heard about stuff. Girl, listen to Talk to Me, girl. You never know who you meet. Hairdressers, babysitters. Cashiers.
She's still on sponsor?
We have quite a few people.
The hairdresser that she was.
It's not just her.
Okay. Well, anyway, we on YouTube and we actually on iTunes now. Look.
We on iTunes, y'all.
We on iTunes now, so I want y'all to give us a round of applause. We making movies. Everything. I know that y'all know. I know y'all know y'all see us.
Hey,
I know y'all see us.
Even the ones that's not following
Even the ones haters. I know y'all see us. I ain't tripping though. I ain't tripping. Shout out to the media block. If you got YouTube, go subscribe to our YouTube channel. Talk to Me Podcast, iTunes. Talk to Me Podcast Show. So you gotta type in Talk to Me Podcast Show on iTunes. Instagram is Talk to Me Podcast. Facebook Talk to Me Podcast or Christopher Taylor.
Y'all, it's important to type in Talk to Me Podcast Show for the iTunes and the podcast, so you can hurry up and find us. Because if you don't put show on the end, then there's a lot of Talk to Me, so you have to put Talk to Me Podcast Show. And
of course, you always give y'all Russell Simmons moment. Appreciate y'all, everybody who's been supporting. That's one thing. I appreciate everybody who's been supporting. And my thing I need to say, when I ask for support or sponsors, it's not for free support. I don't want your money. I believe in your business, and hopefully you believe in my business. So I can support your business, and you can support my business. It's called a friendly relationship, So if I ask you, it's for that I believe in your business, and I hope you believe in me, because the people around me, they believe in me. So for me, I'm learning to follow before I lead, and that's what I'm doing. So in 2018, I need y'all to be courteous to people, understand, respect their value, respect my value, and respect Talk to Me Podcast. That's it for y'all. Good night, episode 41. I'll see y'all again Monday.
Peace.
Ooh, Rude did that.